Now look at this. Now look at this.
My box go. Oh God, steady sitting. Hello. Hi. Vita Coco organic water for hydration, to replenish your electrolytes and to wash off your heart. And cut. Listen, I never know that it's so pressed. Anyway, hello everyone. Since me I advertise Vita Coco, I joke, me take you to something. Hello everyone, welcome back to K Speaks TV. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here to say hello to you guys and for us to, chop it up and have a conversations. But overall, people have been talking to me in my inboxes and so forth, because again, not everybody wants to hop in the comments and stuff like that, depending on what they're trying to say. And I appreciate all the love. I realize the subscribers have not gone, so you guys are sticking it out with me. You guys are still, rocking it with me and trying to help me to find my consistency. I've gotten all the feedbacks and so forth, and I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much, and all that you guys are saying to me, I am putting all the advice to work, so thank you guys so much, so much for continuing to rock with me. So for today, before I begin, let me tell you, my enough self gonna take up big editing, talking about I want to do a vlog for y'all. And listen, it's because I'm not a person that starts things and don't finish it. That's the reason why I am still going. But I'm telling you, this thing is on my neck, really have me, I choke me out. Yeah, I mash me up, but Madam Father never raised no punk, so me I fight back, and I know I'm gonna win. You guys are gonna, even if I 6 months from now, you guys are going to get that vlog, I promise y'all. And even if put together, or you're supposed to put together, I'm gonna upload something. I'm gonna upload a vlog, mark my words. Anyway, on a serious note, I want to ask though, what are you guys taking the bait on right now? What is it that you guys are really taking the bait on, focusing your attention on versus putting your attention to something that will, do the most good for your life, or do the most good for, your health and for your career goals and so forth, And when I say taking a bait on, let me elaborate on that, because I know my Jamaican people will be like, what kind of fishy thing, KK? Because I talk about bait and thing. But when I say the bait, listen to this, right? Have you ever noticed, when it's time for you to get something done, something that really matters to you, something that's supposed to level you up, you know, whether it's within your mindset or it's within just getting to that next stage of life where you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, you want to go back to school, you're trying to change the type of person that you've always been, you know, or simple things like you're trying to get something done within your household, or you're just trying to move in a certain way, and then here comes every bangarang that you can think of, just everything just a fall apart. Especially the fight most times is coming from inside the house, your mindset, or it is coming from like the people closest to you, right? For example, with my child, I love him so much. I love him so much, but sometimes I want to flick his little lip, right? Because of the things that he does. And he always does them, like he always does some things in the moment where I'm trying to really focus on things, where I'm trying to really get things done. That's when he comes and he starts misbehaving, start blah, 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 and talking back and all that kind of stuff. And then I would be spending hours so mad at him, or I would spend time just trying to talk to him and trying to let him see where I'm coming from and why he shouldn't be doing certain things and all of that. And by the time you look, 2 hours pass, 3 hours pass, and whatever I was focusing on, it end up gets pushed to the side. So no, is it that, you know, but I do none at all, or it took longer than it was supposed to. Say I had a deadline at 5, right? And as soon as 3 o'clock came, that's when everything, you know, started to fall apart. And then no, that whole 2 hour I'm spending trying to correct a behavior, like, you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense. So no, for some people it's like you would be focusing on the things that your family members are doing to you, are saying to you. You are focusing on the doubts and the fear in your mind, just basically talking yourself out of things that you want. Because sometimes most time we are talking about, say, the devil I do things, and I call the devil's workers, I call them minions, right? So, and we'll talk like everything is the devil or everything. Sometimes our one problem, we stand in our way most of the time, and again, it's because the noise is coming from inside the house, you know what I'm saying? So whatever bait you're taking right now, I just want you to look at the things, or sit and think of the things that you are consuming right now, and look at how it's affecting the next level of your life, right? I want you to think of all these ways that you're helping everybody else when you could be pouring that back into yourself, or pouring that back into your household, right? Because if you keep pouring into strainers or pouring into baskets that's not holding any water, eventually you're going to get drained. You know, you are going to get drained. So no, you have to decide, like, am I going to start loving people from afar? You know, am I gonna start loving people from afar, or am I just going to just cut certain people or certain things out of my life? And when I say things, it can be social media, because sometimes we're supposed to be doing things and we're on social media, I scroll and don't realize how much time has passed, right? Is it that you have to change the way how you talk to yourself or talk about yourself? You know, Is it that you need to be asking for help in order to level up and to basically block out the noise, like to completely get rid of the noise? And I think the best way to start doing that is to really analyze your why. Finding your why in every aspect of your life is always important. Figuring out your next steps come from what is my why. You know what I'm saying? In order to see if something is serving you or stifling you, you have to figure out your why, right? So the fact that you are taking the bait on something right now and losing all focus, getting stressed out, falling behind, wallowing in self-doubt, and overall just deciding to just call it quits on the things that you want to do, having so much chaos going on in your life, think of the bait that you have taken and think of, why did I take this bait? Like, why am I so focused on helping this person when it's just not making any sense? Why am I sitting here draining my energy and the people around me energy because I'm feeling for somebody who could care less about even themselves, because the things that they are doing shows that, listen, them don't even care about themselves, right? So why is it that I am so focused on somebody like that when I could be putting all that energy back into me and my household and my goals and my dreams? You know what I'm saying? Again, sometimes we just have to love people from afar. Hate them, have nothing against them and whatnot, but you just have to separate yourself in order to level up, right? Because let me show you a vibes with people, right? You will help people until there is nothing left of you, right? And the little speck of dust while left, and you decide if must up something and say, alright, I'm gonna just sprinkle back this for myself and whatnot, and you decide to just block out all the noise and the thing that was sucking you out, draining your energy and everything. You see, the moment you decide to just do that for yourself, they are the persons that are going to talk the worst about you, and they are never going to tell anybody, like, listen, the reason why this person don't talk to me anymore, or why me and this person can't get along, is because they were helping me with something, or they said something to me, or they tried to show me a vibes and all of that, and I basically fumbled the ball. So therefore I think this person is just protecting their energy and just staying away from me. No, them I go tell the person, say, you are fussy, right? And you're not good, and you're not help nobody, and you don't do nothing for nobody and all of that, right? When they're the reason behind why you are suffering mentally, financially, physically, psychologically, all of them. They're not going to do that. Them still are gonna find a way if it throw you under the bus head first. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. Is it worth it to keep having this hook in your mouth? Is it worth it? Can your body handle so much more? Can your mind handle so much more? Can your finances handle so much more? You know what I'm saying? It's time to unhook from the bait. It's just time to unhook. And again, in order to unhook, you have to go back to your why. Why did I start helping this person in the first place? Why did I get distracted in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Why am I still on this hook that's not serving any purpose in my life? Why am I not focusing on the things that I want to do and how I want to live, right? What's the good versus the bad of this whole situation? you have to find your whys in order to unhook from the bait of distraction and the bait of falling apart trying to save everybody but yourself. You have to unhook from the negativity in your life. You have to unhook from even social media, because for me right now, I only have like 3 social medias. Everything else locked down because, listen, I was on the hook for a long time, and like me, you know what I mean? I bite the bait and I was on it for a very, very long time. So till me have to figure out like I can't keep doing this. Me can't go sit down on social media and doom scroll for hours when I have stuff to do. When me come off, me feel so shame and feel so embarrassed. Then me start going on a downward spiral and all them kind of way. And again, I have to ask myself, why would you be sitting on? Why would you be sitting on social media for hours when you have assignments to do? Why would you be sitting on social media for hours when you have formulations to do, when you have research to do? You know what I'm saying? So I had to find my why in order to unhook myself, right? So again, analyze your life and see the which one of the bait them you take. Find your why and then get yourself unhooked. Trust me, nobody not gonna do it for you, because people will run you to a wreck. Life, if you let it, will run you to a wreck. You ever see when fisherman go see and like them throw them hook and them kind of way, and when you look I want a little teeny fish, you can't do nothing with that and them kind of way there. What them do? Them unhook you and them dash it back. That's how life will do you if you let it. That's how people will do you if you let it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to learn to block out the noise, wherever it come from, whether it come from in the house, or it's coming from your surroundings, or it's coming from people, even your own child, your own flesh and blood, them. You know what I'm saying? Unhook yourself so you can get to the next level of your life. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and for the short video and chopping it up, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.